What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Turf Therapy. In today's episode, we're going to be going over exactly what I said. 3 tools that will make you a lot more successful as a backyard gardener, whether you be a novice or expert, or you're just fiddling around with this thing to see if this is really for you. I think these 3 tools, used the right way and a little bit of creativity, is really going to help you. And if you came over here from my lawn care edition of this, hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. So, the 3 things I want to show you is the Melnor's soaker hose, right? 25 feet. I think this is the answer for the easiest way for a raised garden bed drip. Stick with me, hang in there with me, but let's give it a shot, right? And then we have what Melnor is deeming the garden watering kit. And I think with creativity, this could also be for a raised garden bed. This could be for landscaping, just like the soaker hose could be for landscaping. And I think we could use it for container gardening, if you're into that as well. Let's take a closer look. Now the Melnor sunrise timer literally, this is why I love this thing so much, guys. It has 3 functions, right? It has an on switch, an off switch, and then the times that you want it to set for. I don't think you can get any simpler. And then right down here at the bottom right portion, where you see this eye right here, this is what sees the sunrise. So as simple as turning it off if you don't want it on. You can turn it on if you want it to operate like a regular hose bib. Or you can put it in the sunrise feature by setting the time for however long you need it to run for whatever it is you're trying to achieve. You can get creative on how you want to use this, right? Like the tools that we're talking about. And you don't even need one of these. Let's say you have your own setup and you just want a timer that is simple to use. You don't need all the bells and whistles and all the crazy features and the Bluetooth. It's just too complicated for you, right? I get it. It's cool. That's why I got this. That's why I saw this and I was like, I think this is for you. So let's go ahead and show you how to use it with one of these options here and see if one of these options are also going to be good for you. Okay, so check it out. I have everything set up now. I got the sunrise timer and we can go ahead, we can put it to the 5-minute mark. And then you'll see how it has a delay when I act like the sun just rise. I'm going to just remove this tape real quick. And then we'll give it time because it'll kick in. Just give it some time, you'll see. Now, what I did was I set up 3 kind of spread out to see if we can hit this whole zone over here. Now, I don't have anything growing over here. I don't have anything growing over here. I got a squash that didn't really want to act right, but I have these cucumbers. So I'm wondering, can we fan this out? Another feature that this comes with is a step up, like an extender, so you can get up higher. So this container right here isn't like ideal for this right here. I wish I could bring it out and then have that extender so I can get higher, but we're just gonna give it a test to see how this works. Ah, there it is. Okay, so you can see there's a delay, and I think that delay is built in the event that, you know, it gets hit with some type of UV light or something like that. But right now, like you can see this one right here, we can probably dial this down with the flow valve, and it's almost acting like rainfall right now on this one. So that's much better. Again, I would want to be able to kick this out and it would be able to get this area just fine. This one right here, this is doing entirely too much. So we're gonna use this switch and we're gonna just dial it down. That flow valve, dial it down. As far as the swap, we can probably open that up. See if I can do it with one hand. Okay, yep, I did it. Now I need to give it more juice. Now I'm getting wet. All right, let's bring it back down. There we go, that's better. So now we're getting this one, we're getting this one, and we're getting that one. We're getting this one. And then over here, we're able to get this bag. We're getting this bag as well. And we're getting the bag that it's set up on. So does it look pretty right now? No, of course you could make it pretty. It comes with 15-foot hoses, which I think is really cool. And you can set this up on your landscape. You can set this up in your raised garden bed, but I really think the soaker hose is going to be the best thing for not only your landscape and your raised garden beds. So let me hook that up and let's see how that looks. But I'd say this is a win, you know, and then this gardening kit, this thing costs 34 bucks for these 3, and the range on it is incredible. If you want to see how much it swaths out, go check out the lawn care version of this, and easily I'm able to get 10 feet out and 20 feet to the left and to the right in totality. So imagine being able to like rock out on a container garden portion of your garden with these things. You just gotta get a little creative, but I think there's a place for this tool in every gardener's backyard. Absolutely. All right, now let's see what this soaker hose does when it comes to maybe one of the easiest solutions for a raised garden bed. So this is the hose. A note that I want to make is when you set this hose up, you're going to need to bring a hose to it, because all of this, once it fills up with back pressure, let me make sure I tighten that up before it flies off, but once it fills up with its back pressure, this whole section will start to soak and give you that drip effect. So the true test here is to see if I'm able to cut turns in this 8x4 garden bed and it still function without kinking. That's what I want to see. I want to see if there can be a solution for that. So let me set this up and see if we can make this work. I'm not able to get this as perfect as I would like to, because I have added this when I already have drip in here, and it's like an afterthought. But if you could be a lot more, see, this got a kink in it. So it's taking the bends just fine, guys. You know, it's going around the bend just fine. I just gotta unkink a few sections. Bends are out of that. I see a kink right here. Let's get that kink out. And this is working. This is working, guys. Oh yeah, look at it. So we got drip all the way through, except in this situation. And I'm thinking this is a pressure issue, because I don't see any other kinks in here. It took this bend quite nicely. You see? So that's another bend, and it's soaking just fine. This is our first turn. And then we worked it back around. Ah, there's the culprit right here. There's another kink. So let's free up this kink. Let me bring you inside. Just lay you flat. Okay. So I found another kink, and I think that was it. I think that was the last kink. Nope. So now we have drip all the way throughout. I think it does a fabulous job, guys. You know that you can get it in an 8x4 bed. If you put this down first, you can of course get it a lot neater. If you're not getting it to flow through all the way, you saw me, I had to unkink it in a few spots, but it took these bends, even the bend up the middle, this bend right here, is taking this bend quite well. So I think I was right. This is a very easy solution for raised garden beds for backyard gardeners. This is it. All right, let's talk about it. I think it's a win across the board, man. I think they got the pricing right on this. This is $20 used, $25 brand new. Broke, I know you want the used one, so go ahead and pick up the used one on Amazon. We got the garden watering kit is what it's referred as, 35 bucks. And then the soaker hose, let me check. Ah, come on. And then the soaker hose is 17 bucks. Come on, man. Like, you can get multiple ones of these and run them down your garden, put them on a simple timer like this that cuts on, let me go ahead and cut it off, that cuts on every morning if you want it to. Just, it's simply beautiful, isn't it? Like 15-minute increments, 30-minute, you can determine how much water you need. And keep in mind, I used both of those tools outside of what they were designed for. All it took was a little bit of creativity and ingenuity, and look what we pulled off, man. So for 17 bucks for the hose, you got your timer for 20 bucks, you got drip irrigation, and it couldn't be any simpler. Now, there's nothing on here that allows you to set the dates. So yes, there's still gonna be some responsibility for you if you're not watering every day. You need to turn it off and then turn it back on. But I mean, if those ones with all the daggone settings and the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi capability, if that's too complex for you, which for a lot of people it is, this is your guy. This is your guy, which is why I like this so much. Now, I do need 2 favors. First favor is, I really think they should add a sunset feature to these. So drop it in the comments below, say, Melnor, give us sunset feature. Like, give us a feature to where it comes on in the morning and in the evening, or I can choose whether or not it goes the morning or in the afternoon. I mean, in the morning or at sunset. And then I can also choose if it does both. Right? No need to add days to it. I feel like days may complicate it unless they can keep it really simple. That's cool, but I really like the simplistic beauty of this. So let's see if we can get Melnor's attention and ask for a sunset version of this, sunrise sunset version of this. That would be cool. And then the second favor I need from you is to go check out the lawn one. Go check out the lawn care edition if you're kind of interested in getting your lawn right this fall. Or if you're watching this in the summer and you're trying to fix like dry spots or hot spots, I got some tips over there where I'm using these things in a very unorthodox way, but they get the job done. All right, that pretty much wraps this video up. Thanks for coming by. Peace.